Hello, everyone. Welcome to the fifth episode of the podcast series featuring interviews with women who stammer, sharing their inspiring stories with others. I'm very happy that this series has been well received. Among PWS as well as among non-PWS. And today, our guest is Labani Samanta from Bangalore. She is an engineer turned a fashion and a beauty stylist, one of the top 10 winners of Pintra Fashion Superstar for a creative approach to budget-friendly, affordable fashion styles. She is also Amazon influencer and a content creator. I mean, uh, I mean, uh, Instagram profile Graceful Labani showcases, original and creative trends, along with numerous fashion and beauty tips for everyone. So, hello, Labani. Welcome to our podcast, and it is a pleasure to have you here. Uh,
Hi, Vidya.
Hi. So, I don't want to waste much of your time, so I will directly move
No,
to
no, no.
the interview questions because I think you
Uh,
were, yeah, please.
yeah, so prior to that, I would like to say that it's honor to be here. Like I can't even explain how happy I am. This really makes my Fridays. Yay, Friday! Now,
Thank
so
you.
and the way you introduced me, the way you started, it is so good. Thank you so much, Vidya. Like you have done your homework very nicely
Oh, thank you.
because
Thank you
I,
so much.
I don't remember that I have shared my any social media thing or anything. So you have done your homework really well. So hats off to you. You
Thank
were a
you.
great host. You're a great host.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for, making me feel comfortable here. Um, my first question is, at what age you started stammering and how was your support system back then, and has it changed in any way now, in any sense, positive or negative?
I don't remember actually that when I started stammering because I maybe I was in first standard or second standard. Since my memory is too weak, I forget stuff like this. So I don't even remember that which class or what age I was when I started realizing. But yes, my family, as usual, uh, they all wanted us to be, perfect or maybe acceptable in society, since this thing is not so normal in our society. So yeah, my family used to say this: don't talk like this, talk properly, uh, stay calm. But I was a very jolly as a kid, like very jolly. I was good in studies. I used to go for dramas and dance and all this stuff. So I did not, or this stammering never hold me back in school days. But gradually, when I grew up, I went to college. Then I started realizing that, oh my God, people are started bullying me for this. Like my name, the L, it's like worst letter ever. So I remember that there are several times that I thought that I have to change my name. It can be Priya, it can be Pooja, it can be Divya, Vidya, anything, but not Lavon. So my college life was horrible because of this. Whenever I have to say yes, sir, present, sir, I remember that I always asked my roommate to do that, and I used to get very scared if we have a fight with my roommate. And I said, now who will give my attendance? I can't do it, then somebody has to do it. So the attendance part was bad. The 4 years of BTech was really horrible because of this. And then when I came to work life, the interviews were, oh my God, it was like a ghost. And then when I got selected in some companies, they were saying that with this kind of speech problem, we won't be able to, showcase you in front of client or any kind of this thing. I don't blame them, but yes, these things were there. But and I guess I did not accept myself at that time. But now, when if somebody says that, hey, you know what, you have a speech problem, I will be like, yeah, that's fine. You might wear specs because you have a problem with your vision. So I have a problem with my speech. What's the big deal for you? So it's completely natural for me now. So, and it is all because of TISA. There is no one else, it's only TISA. Like I remember, I was so desperate to get rid of this, and I was searching YouTube that who can help me, who can help me, who can help me, and there I found TISA. And that the same day I joined their Zoom meeting, and I remember I was thinking that overnight I will be done. This stammering will be gone overnight. But I saw that in the Zoom meeting, everybody was talking about acceptance. I was like, how? I want to get rid of it. If I am accepting it, how will I get rid of it? No, 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 it's not possible. But gradually, eventually, I totally understood that TISA completely changed my mindset first. Because somewhere the stammering is there in our mind,
Mm.
and TISA completely changed my mindset. So now I'm like, I'm happy the way I am, and I am nowhere less compared to anyone.
Yeah, of course. Even, when we experience this community-based self-help groups, and when we go there and see people who are similar to us, it's kind of a empowering and environment where you can as a person who stammers, we ourselves become a great influencer or like great inspiration for others when we put ourselves in a vulnerable state and be out there. So I think our acceptance will always be uh, you know a, a great uh, positive influence to others also. That's what I feel. So
Definitely, definitely.
yeah, yeah. So how can fashion be used as a tool for self expression for individuals with com communication variances like stammering?
So I don't know that, like, same in this case also. I don't know from when fashion is so much related to my life. Maybe it's because of my mom. She's very fashionable still now. So but when I grew up, and now if I have to recall, I somehow feel that I have a special bond with fashion, because this is some part where I don't have to speak. Fashion or style is something that you are, you know if you have a gathering, you are showing yourself without saying a word. So and obviously, when I started this content creation, my main motto was to make this very clear that fashion or style is nowhere related to money. Because when we were in childhood school, we have this mindset that if you have money, you will be fashionable. If you have money, you can style. If you have money, you can buy new stuff. So this is the thing I want to first break down, that fashion and style is nowhere related to money. Because I have clothes, and I still buy clothes maybe which cost 50 rupees, 100 rupees, like a shirt of or a trouser of 200 rupees max, and I am happy with that. And I feel that it should not, you don't have to buy branded clothes, but if you want to showcase yourself, you have to you have to be groomed. And my fashion, and my if I have to relate to stammering, then if I want to be somewhere, if I have to represent myself, I want to be fashionable and without saying a word that what I like, what is my fashion, and what kind of style you like, or what is your style. So that's how I relate to that fashion or style is something that you can showcase it to everyone, what you are, how you are, and what comfortable clothes you can wear without saying all those words.
Yeah, it's like fashion speaks for you. It's something like
Yes,
that. Yeah,
yes, definitely.
I can relate to it. And also, I feel like fashion and confidence go hand in hand. So there is a social mm misunderstanding that people who stammer don't have confidence, which is not true. And I feel like fashion can be used in that sense also, like to showcase one's confidence. And yeah, I feel in that way also, like fashion can be used. And my next question is,
Definitely.
yeah. Um, so my next question is, when did you fell in love with fashion? Like, was I mean, as you said, like you were young itself, you started inclining towards fashion and style and stuff, and your mom was a great influence in that.
Yeah.
So over these years, how it evolved to where it is now?
Yeah. Like as I have mentioned that my great influence is my mom. So watching her, I somehow um, grabbed those skills. And then now, like if I have to recall that when I fall in love with a fashion, I can't recall any specific date or time because it is so inherent with me that I feel like I was born in this way that you have like I am always have a keen interest towards fashion. And yes, during this lockdown when everybody was inside home, that was the time when I first started posting pictures on social media and everything. And that's how I started getting some good comments. Like for my first start way or my first way of starting my this content creation journey was how you can carry yourself every day in your workplace with using minimal of clothes or products or anything. So then like the fashion I used to do in 2019, now it is so much evolved.
Mm.
Like if I go somewhere, by seeing my fashion, people can relate or people can realize in which mood the girl is. If she is in a
Yeah.
very if she's in a very bold fashion mood, or she's in a very girly mood, or she's in a very girl next door mood. So yeah, it evolved over the years.
Wow. It's very, as you said, it's very expressive of oneself in many ways.
Yeah.
And yeah. So how has it been collaborating with other artists and socializing with them? So being a person who stammers, it's always that's a kind of an hesitation when it comes to networking. And for me, I always face that issue when it comes to talking about my work. And for me, that is kind of an exercise. So when it comes to networking, how do you manage it? Uh,
Okay. So this was the question I had in mind when I didn't know what is TISA. I didn't know anything about TISA. But once I joined TISA, trust me, I did not think about this.
oh, wow.
I remember in Bangalore, SAG team or in Bangalore group, we have few, we can call them as leaders, like uh, their feedbacks or their suggestion, it really worked a miracle for me. So some of them, they told us in our meetings, they told us that what we like before talking to someone, the main thing comes into our mind is we have to hide that we stammer. We
Mm.
have to hide it, or else the front person will judge you from top to bottom. That is there in our head whenever we try to talk to any strangers or we go for networking or any such thing. But they said, like, if you keep practicing this, that whenever you have to talk, you have to concentrate on your content, that what you want to talk. Because once you are confident on your content, you will stammer here and there, you will stammer, no problem. But you won't be so much nervous, because it's a kind of circle that we stammer, and that's why we get so nervous, and we get nervous, that's why we get stuck. So it's a
Yeah.
continuous cycle, we cannot break it. But once they said it, I practiced a lot means I practiced every day, 6 months continuously. Morning I used to get up, I used to practice slow talking and all these techniques and all these things. And then when I started going out to talk to strangers, I actually concentrate on what should I speak. It's not how should I speak. So now it it does not come into my mind about it will be a lie if I say it doesn't come at all. It comes, but it has reduced a lot. Maybe it used to come at 90%. Now it is maybe 5% when it comes to talking to strangers. Now it comes 5% that what if I get stuck? If and somewhere in my brain someone is there who continuously speaks that you know how to recover if you get stuck. So don't worry about it, just go for it.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, I'm pretty new to TISA, so I'm finding it.
Okay.
Uh, yeah, but I already in the self-acceptance journey, so I was able to grab onto TISA quite quickly, and yeah, it's been a fantastic journey so far for
And
me also.
being a newcomer, if you're hosting this kind of interviews, oh my god, hats off to you. You
I
are
mean,
doing a lot better than so many people. So you
thank
you
you,
are the influencer for us.
thank you so much. So, when it's a when you look back in at your style, when you're choosing colors or when you're choosing any patterns or anything, do you think your stammering in any way has a visual impact? Like, can you have, because for me, I find some kind of correlation between my work, my artworks, and my stammering. Like in some way, it defines that, not in a bad way, but in my creative thinking or the way I see things. So for you, stammering has helped you in that way. I mean, like if you look back.
Um, I think I think for me it's kind of different, because when I used to uh, stammer, my I used to be very low confident, and that used to affect on my fashion and style as well. Like I could not express myself the way I wanted, but eventually, like now when I accepted myself, my flaws and everything, it impacts on my confidence, and that helps me to evolve in fashion as well.
Yeah, I
That
understand.
helped my fashion sense, my style sense as well.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, I mean, I might be wrong, but we can sometimes we make bold choices in fashion too, right? Like uh that way also probably I think uh self-acceptance and this goes hand in hand. Yeah.
The self acceptance is very important, I guess, in all the fields, be
Yeah.
it in corporate, in art, or in any way. If you accept yourself, I think you can start your journey from there.
Yeah.
It's it
Excellently said.
it's
Yeah.
so good. It cannot be expressible, but it feels so good.
Yeah. Yeah. You are absolutely right. It works
Yeah,
in almost all aspects of life. Yeah.
all it.
Yeah. So, what are your future aspirations? Like, when it comes to fashion. I'm so excited to know your, I mean, your next
Uh,
project.
so since I work as a engineer, I have my work life and work paired. So as a software engineer, I work. So as of now, I uh, don't have to take this passion as a full-time career because I can say that since we are from a middle class family, so we need a salary to bear our expenses. So we cannot cut down the monthly salary and take a risk and go there. But yes, I want so that was my hobby, and I want to keep it that way because I feel like if I take that as my career, I will join as a rat race there also. Now
Yeah.
that place is my safe place. It's my peace. Like if I feel suffocated in the whole weekend, if I spend some time of shooting or creating my own content or creating some videos for any brand, that is my safe place. I don't you know compete for any rat race there. But if I take it is a as my like bread, like what can I say, like a soul earning way, I feel that I might get into a rat race thing that, oh my God, I have to get this amount of money, I have to do this, I have to do that. Now I'm doing whenever I feel like, whenever I feel and whatever I feel like.
No.
So as of now, I don't have any plan to take this as full time, but you know, we are fickle minded. We can change our plans in some ways. So yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
that's
That is,
all.
yeah, wonderful. Uh, so, so we have spoken about TISA. Like, how do you find your? I mean, where are you in your self-acceptance journey? Like, are you now? Uh, I mean, like, it's always an ongoing process, which I completely understand. But TISA, as a community, you would have had a huge kind of a uh, how to say, a great way to uh, share our experiences with each other. So, with TISA SHGs and conferences, how do you find that environment and what you learned through that, the community especially?
Yeah. So I think I have joined TISA. It's been a year now, and and Bangalore ACG is one of the most active group I can say. Like every Sunday, if it rains, if there is a thunderstorm, earthquake, if anything happens, people would gather. No, nothing can stop them. But yes, I am very grateful that I can now I am a part of this visa family. So environment piece I have to talk. It's like in this topic, I think I can go on and on and on. But since it's a time restricted
No,
session,
you
so I can
can,
just
yeah, you can talk about it.
uh,
All yes.
yeah. Uh, so like visa environment changed my mentality overall, the way I used to look at life. Because some of the people that I have met in Bangalore SAG, I don't know, like like we used to when we used to be kids, we used to feel that there are some farishta or who God sent to rescue you or to give you some good wisdoms and all. It actually happened for me.
Oh,
Those
wow.
people in Pisa, they were actually like my like God sent farishta for me because they said so many things and they gave feedback, suggestions, and being a person who forgets stuff like this, I don't know why I remember each and everything that they said. And that environment that everybody is talking about their stories and acceptance and how they change themselves by seeing their journey, you don't have any other way except motivating yourself. You
Yeah.
don't have any other way. Like I,
Yeah.
there are some people now when they talk about self acceptance, we understand is what is acceptance is, because some of us we feel that some of us maybe we are very, I should not use this, maybe fat or very like if we stammer, self acceptance does not mean that it's okay, I stammer, I stammer. It's not that way. Like if you, it's first step of improving yourself. And
Yeah.
TISA environment only taught me that acceptance is the first step to improve yourself, because you now you know that what are the places you have to improve.
Yeah.
So when they gave feedback, I took it very seriously. I practiced and practiced, and now I'm at a place I can say that they, the environment, the TISA whole foundation changed my life. Like now I can see my soul that I didn't know it where it was, but now I can see my soul. I can now say the sky is the limit. I can do anything. I don't restrict myself when it involves talking. I don't restrict myself. I intentionally go there so that I can practice there.
Yeah.
Or else it used to be like this: if there is any meeting where I have to talk face to face in front of 60, 70 people, I used to give random excuses. My grandmother died, my dog died, my cat is sick, I have to leave. Like that. So the
Understand.
environment is great,
Yeah, we are
very
creative.
motivating.
Yeah, yeah, we are creative when it comes to giving excuses not to talk.
Too much.
Yeah, and I like your bandana thing that you're wearing. It's
No,
so nice.
no, actually, I am sick. My throat is paining a lot, and because of AC, I am using it. Everybody is saying, everybody is saying, do you have something on your neck? Why you're wearing this? But it is just because of the AC is too much, and I have sore throat. That's why I'm wearing it.
But it looked, with black. Yeah, it went
Yeah,
well actually.
maybe that's why. Yeah.
Yeah. So I will now. I'm happy. I mean, like it would be nice if viewers and participants have any comments or ask any questions. Um, yes, please, Viraj. Thank you.
I've just joined the TISA Telegram channel. It's my first interaction with the group. So
Oh.
I was very happy to hear the comments about it and how TISA has helped you. Uh, so, uh, no, for me, my stuttering has been very closely tied to my self-image, right? So, so I was very happy to see because think fashion is also a lot about your self-image, right? About what how you see yourself and how you uh, present yourself to others. And I was curious to know how your thoughts on it, right? Because um, in my head, stuttering was always sort of what was pulling my self-image down. And in some sense, you have, in spite of your stuttering, you have gone out there and chosen a career which is all about your self-image. And that for me is a very inspirational thing. So just wanted to sort of share that thought and ask you what you feel about it.
Yeah. Um, so, first of all, welcome to this group.
Thank
Trust
you.
me, you will have a great experience. And I can guarantee you that maybe after 3 months or 6 months, you will be in the podcast. So, yeah. So coming to your your point, See, I feel that here self acceptance plays a very big role. The Is it stuck or my video and audio is fine?
No, it's fine.
It's fine. Yeah.
Okay, okay, fine. So yeah, so I think here self acceptance plays a major role for me at least, because when we talk about self, like when you talk about self, first we have to understand yourself properly, and you can understand yourself properly when you accept yourself as a whole, as a full, your positive point, your negative point, your good, your bad, everything. And then when you start working on it, yourself would be like, you will feel that now I am ready to present myself in front of the whole world. So that changed my entire how can I say, behavior, or my entire aura, if I have to say. Like in my office, people say that if you don't come one day, it feels so lonely, or it feels so silent and all. So I carry the aura like that, that now I understand myself, I work myself, like I work on myself every day to become the better version of myself, so that I can carry a positive energy in the world. That is what acceptance is. So yeah, long way to go, but yes, all the best.
Thank you.
Thanks, Vijay. Viraj, right? Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where are you from, Viraj?
Pune, Pune.
Pune. Yeah. Nice
Yeah.
place.
Yeah, yeah, it is. It's very crowded though. But I think since you are in Bangalore, I think it's the same for you too.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Maybe,
Bangalore is pretty crowded, all because of workers like all of us. So yeah, I
yeah,
think after Bangalore, Pune is the second place that job seekers go
yeah, yeah, yeah.
to find
I
jobs.
guess
Yes.
so. I guess so, and I
Yeah.
think Pune is also catching up soon in terms of
Yes. Yes.
traffic.
Yes. It. Oh, okay. 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 Chalo. See ya.
Thank you.
Um, I mean, anybody else would like to, I mean, add on to this and, I mean, ask any questions to Labani? And thank you, Labani, for coming here. I'm quite uh, excited to be, like having this kind of creative and enriching conversation with other uh, creatives, because it helps to uh, push ourselves further and makes ourselves think in a different way, because we always think what we think is right, but the thing is that when we converse more and to know, when we try to know about their journey, it gives a very unique perspective towards, not only towards stammering, but with any challenges, I would guess. So your uh, thanks for sharing your story. It was quite inspirational, honestly. And thanks for coming. Thanks, Viraj, for asking, and thanks to all participants who who were here to witness this uh, interview. Thank you.
And Vidya, like, you are a great host, because hosting a meeting, I know how tough it is. It is very important to keep the entire session very engaging, if I have to say. You have done it. You did it so well, and thank you so much for choosing me to be here. It is a great experience for me. Thank you so much, and all the very best to everyone who joined newly in TISA. All the very best. Work on yourself. You, sky is the limit, or there is no limit.
Thank you. Thank you, Lavani. Thank you so much. Thanks, Shavina.
Thank you so much. Happy weekend. Bye.
You too. Bye.